Right, hello Anthony. How you going? Oh, my first drink. Not drunk yet. Not drunk. Oh God. Hello Dawn. So you're the first two people. My first two victims. God, that was quick. Hello, SL. It's just jumped from 2 to 9. Notifications must be working. Oh, notifications are not working. Oh, drop one already. Drop one already. I'll just come in just to see what he's talking about. Evening. I've got to do what's his name? I can't think of his name. Uh, 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 I can't think of his name. Hey up, Simon. Hello, Kathy. Exploring the afterlife. That's got to be John. So I've named this video "I'm a Troll, Get Me Out of Here," because I see so many videos of people that we consider faking, and the only answer they've got is to call you lot trolls. And it got me thinking that when you watch these people, you are a potential troll. Because when you fall out with these people, like somebody fell out with Jesse King, and he goes waffling on, oh, these trolls, these trolls. But what gets me, they ask you to subscribe to them, don't they? They ask you to, bloody hell, the figures are going up. Hello, Patricia. Yeah, figures are going up. Oh, I must be doing something right. Yeah, it gets me that they call you trolls because, and these groups, it's not that just that certain individual. Well, it's not an individual; it's a pair of them, isn't it? Hey, fuck off, go on, fuck off. Not watching you anymore. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Hey, and then behind closed doors, and oh my God, what am I gonna do? What do I have to do to get my fingers up? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hello, David. That's what they're really like. To go on YouTube in today, you have to have a bloody thick skin. I'm lucky because I was bullied at school. And then bullies turned me into a thick skin. So when I cut myself, I have to do it 4 times because my skin is that thick, it doesn't get through. So being bullied does have its advantages. You don't cry when people call you names because it doesn't bother you. But these YouTubers, you say to them like, yeah, you're fake. Or you write on somebody's group, or yeah, I don't like them, they're fake. Or they're so rude to people. And then they call you a troll, don't they? They call you a troll. And then you watch the videos and they all say it. Can you share me out to your watch parties? Can you share me out? Ooh, that's a bit better. So where am I? Hello, Kenneth. Yeah, I. So where was it? Trolls, because I get I get what you call, I get sidetracked, especially when I've had a drink. You know, it's like when they call me a drunk, it doesn't bother me that they call me a drunk. You know, it bothers me when they call me an alcoholic when I'm not. I just have a drink at the weekend. You know, and like I made that video, yeah, I probably do have a bit too much. But like, they call me and they think they're hating you. It doesn't bother me. You know, they can call me anything. You know, I've been called gay because I go, oh my, you are right, love, oh my lord, oh you're so pretty, aren't you? Well, you know, I'm just in chucks with me feminine inside. Just ain't got the boobs though. Just ain't got the boobs. You know, so I've been called all kinds of names, so it doesn't really bother me at all. But you say anything about these teams, you know, you say something about Jesse Hawkins or Jesse King, or it's a bit like Sixth Sense. So many names, they have to keep changing the names, don't they? Why do they change the name? You know, I think it's because people are so fed up of them, and they write in places like Paranormal Blights and a few others that I don't know about. So if you know any groups that slag people off, please send it to me because I enjoy reading them. I really do enjoy reading them. And now we've got the new latest equipment all the way from the internet. It's here, the mobile phone. And what have I got on it? This amazing technology. You know, it's such amazing. Oh, look. I don't know if you can see it. If I click that button there, you see that black space there, look? It's that black space that's supposed to throw a picture up when you go out ghost hunting. The latest AI technology. So it's supposed to throw up a picture, right? And I've had a couple of pictures on it. If I can, what's happened here then? Because it normally has boxes on it. I ain't got any boxes on. How comes when I do a live, nothing ever works, eh? Do these phones know I'm pissed? Actually, I'm not even pissed. I've not even had my first one yet. I was debating whether to come on drunk or to come on like sober. I decided to come on sober. So let's look at it. Oh no. Oh, let's show you. Right. I don't know if you can see it. That middle picture is an abbey, a rabbit, and I don't know what the first picture is. But the abbey, I asked the question, are these apps any good? And then it come up with a picture of the abbey. And I thought, well, that's a bit like of a coincidence, isn't it? Because did it, with me having a short tongue, I'm very hard to understand. Even I can't understand myself sometimes. You know, did it think I said abbey? And then it showed you the picture of the abbey. But it is quite interesting. But it doesn't give you it doesn't give you a picture all the time. And I think it runs for about a minute. And then like it probably won't give you a picture. And it's supposed to be picking up my voice now. So is there a ghost in my house? Is there a spirit next to me? Now, don't try this at home, people. Do not try this at home, because you could have a ghost in your house. Unfortunately for me, I haven't got one, so I can't make videos of ghosts in my house. Although I live in a flat. Is there a ghost in my flat? Could you show me a picture of the devil riding a bicycle through a children's playground, please? See, look, it's giving me absolutely nothing. There you go. So it don't last long when you don't pay for it. Yeah, when you don't pay for it, it don't last long. It lasts about a minute, and it's not thrown any relevant pictures up for me. I've tried it all day. Maybe it's because my flat's not haunted. Maybe I have to take it out to an haunted place. But like, you've got to try them out, ain't you? You've got to try them out. And because you tried it out, here's a good one. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Present. Share screen. I'm getting good at this now, look. Getting good at this. Well, I was. Oh, that's it. Forgot to press that button. Then click that. Then click that. Then click that. Yeah, get in there. Share my screen. All right. That's me. Oh. So play it for me. I think this is where a certain person gets all his information from. The truth about the ghost hunting apps.
That ghosts or spirits can manipulate electromagnetic fields. So you can kind of think of it as other tools which are very traditional in the ghost hunting or paranormal investigation space. So one of these tools that you see a lot of people using is the K2. So the phone works in a similar way, provides similar readings, and I'm going to get Jared to explain exactly how GhostTube uses the tools already in your phone to detect this electromagnetic.
Come on, Joe. Come and tell us, Joe. Come and tell us how it all works, all the scientific ins and outs of this phone.
Magnetic stuff.
So guys, your phone has a magnetometer. Well, if you've got GhostTube, it does, because if you didn't, it wouldn't let you install it. And a magnetometer is pretty much a compass, and it's actually used in your phone by apps like Google Maps and navigation apps as a compass. But we don't use it as a compass, we use it to detect magnetic interference. And we can do that by simply calibrating where magnetic north is and then detecting the difference. So if there's something nearby that's generating an electromagnetic field, it throws off the readings, and so we can measure that as a magnitude.
So it's pretty interesting that our phones are capable of doing this thing that a lot of the tools that we already use in paranormal investigating, like, pretty much do the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we've tested it against some of these tools, and it works in a very similar fashion. So you get very similar results from it, which is really cool. Now, one thing that I want to say about GhostTube, and take this for all paranormal investigation tools, is you shouldn't just be using them alone. It's always best to pair them with other devices, because if you get a reading on one device and then something...
Right, now you hear that. Don't use a tool on its own. Use it with another device. So like flashing balls, so like if the flashing balls goes off and you get a picture, you probably caught something. You probably haven't, but you probably have. That's what it's basically saying.
That matches up on another device, that makes things a lot more compelling and a lot more interesting, rather than one thing going off. So I just bring this up because I wanted to share some of the evidence that we've got using the magnetometer on GhostTube. So you'll probably remember the Slender Man house.
Yep.
And I know a lot of my viewers will remember this place. That place gave me mad anxiety in the bathroom. And I can't tell you why. It was just a really bad feeling that I had while we were in the bathroom during this particular investigation. We also heard weird noises going on around us that, again, we couldn't find a source for. But we did have a fluctuation on the magnetometer on GhostTube. What's really, really interesting about that is all this stuff was already going on. And as I went to move my hand, which was holding my phone using GhostTube, towards the bathtub, the magnetometer spiked numerous amounts of times, and one of our flashing balls went off on the bathtub. We call those cat balls here on Amy's Crypt. You guys love them. Basically, those balls will light up if they're physically moved. So all of that stuff happening at once makes it a lot more interesting to get a little flare on the magnetometer. Once I heard a noise down here, it's made me feel really, really uneasy.
Maybe you should put ghost tubes there. There's a brick where the cat ball is. Ooh. You getting magnetometer while that's going off?
I would have said she tripped that, because she did trip a bit, didn't she? And she set that off. You know, she set that ball off. But what basically she's saying is true. You know, what she's saying is true. Ooh, let's get a bit of light before the spookies come out. Oh, that's better. Oh, it's a bit too bright though, isn't it? Oh, it is a bit bright, love. It's about bright, you know. So, but these ghost hunters, they don't do that, do they? You know, if a cat ball goes off, it's a ghost. If anything goes off, it's a ghost. But I've always said it that you've got to have other instruments of man going off at the same time before you can say it's a ghost. You know, I've downloaded these apps because I'm not using apps anymore. I'm moving away from apps. I am. You know, I'm getting down to the proper nitty gritty of ghost hunting. Is that it? Don't know if you can see it. That's Vikings telling me there's supposed to be a ghost around me. But I don't think it is. It's because I'm taking it closer to the webcam.
Where are we?
Where are we? We're in my flat, love. We're in my flat. It's gonna rain now, look, if I bring it closer. See, it's not doing it now, look. So was it a spirit? I don't know. You can turn the camera around. I'm listening. So it's the green bar is like a prox. I can't say it. It's the higher it goes up, there's supposed to be someone around you. And on theirs, they've got a little key. I haven't on here for some strange reason. But would you say these apps work? Like, I don't know what all them little blocks are flashing up and down for. I don't know what they're for. But the green bar is supposed to tell you that there's something around you. And then like it's gone off now. Oh, calibrating now. They interest me. Hello? Anybody at home? Is there a ghostie in my house? Are you listening? Because it keeps fluctuating. But it's because I'm near the computer. I think that's hello, Nanny Lynn. Hope you're fine. You know, do they work? you know. Oh yeah, it's taking a picture of me because it's like, could do a TikTok, couldn't you? Hey, shut up. It's supposed to give you random words as well. You're not supposed to like, but they don't last long. Retry, no thanks. Calibrate. Not likely. So apparently it's not likely to work. Come on. Give us a relevant word. Like, yes. Does this app work? But maybe I'm trying it in the wrong place, aren't I? Because I know this flat's not haunted. You know. But then I do believe spirits can come in and out of places. I believe like mirrors and a good portal for spirits to like come in. I believe that. But I don't believe like I say, this flat is haunted. So maybe I'm trying it in the wrong place, aren't I? Maybe I should like get in my car, liar, liar, pants on fire, paranormal. I like that app. But it gives you random words, and like I say, the green bar tells you like if there's anything around you. And as you can see, there's nothing around it. It goes up a couple of times. Is it because I'm put it next to my mouse? It's going up now next to my mouse. Move it away from my mouse and it's doing nothing. It's going back to normal. So it does pick up like bits of I can't see it. Oh, got no room on my desk. What's this one? Vox. Here's another one. So this one chucks out words more frequently. What was that? In a box? It would be good is if it like wrote it down and said it so you could understand it. Is there any spiritual entities around me? Mind you, I said that earlier on, and I got nothing, especially on that ghost seer. Then I said something, and it wasn't relevant to what I got, but I got two angels. Can you hear? Is that clear for you? Can you hear what it's saying? So is there any spiritual entities around us? I live across the road from an hospital where there's been plenty of deaths. So there must be loads of spirits around this area, floating around, lost and confused. See me, I can't understand what it says. So like I say, there must be lots of spirits around here, living next door to an hospital, that are lost and confused and don't know where they are and wander into the flats. So if this is the case, could you please let us know? It didn't say Simon. But If I was a fake, I could have made that turn into Simon. It might be for you, love, but it's not for me. Can you tell us anything relevant? Would you be able to say hospital? Or just a simple yes or no? Could you say a simple yes or no? Could you try saying car park? I'm not bloody sober. That sounded like sober or something. And that's another interesting thing. Is when you've had a drink, does it open you up to spirit? You know, when you've had a drink, does it open you up? Or they say like drugs open you up to spirit? And drink, you know, loads of people used to smoke like loads of marijuana. Like I did at one stage, until I started getting paranoid. That's give 6 chins as well. I was trying to keep away from him really, because like it's all he does is blurt off the same old things. And he'll come out with an update. And he'll say, we're moving away from apps. And then what does he do yesterday? Make a video with like that ghost tube where he's using AI technology. And it's an app. And then he's saying we've got to move with the times. You know, the bloke's just an idiot. He doesn't realise it himself that he's an idiot. He needs people like me to tell him that he's an idiot. You know, and I can't think of a word to call her. The only thing that comes up to me with her is, I'm not a liar. You know, the worst things you could ever say, I'm not a liar. Because basically that's what they are. You know, everything's paranormal. It's like, did you see that video I made where she's jumping around? It said Annesley. It said Annesley. He never said a fucking word. And then she called that doll, oh, the little fucker. You know, some people enjoy watching that. There's nothing wrong with that. But that thing never moved at all. I put it in an editor, put it right close up. Well, that's right. His whole life is one big lie. Yeah, I put it right close up so everybody could see it, and it never budged. And then she says, in fact, let me see if I've got the video still up in me. Yeah, I have. Right. So I've removed it. Add to screen. So is it this one? There it is, look. Now this is what gets me. She makes that, it's all sun and light. He put up that, what was it? Copyright. And he's going like, you know, you can't say negative things about him or whatever.
No.
And then this is the first thing she says.
I think that's Simon. Simon, are you drunk?
I'm a bit tipsy now, love. I'm a bit tipsy. I'm not drunk yet. But a couple of more and I might be. but I'm not drunk. But you see that doll, right? You see it? I'll play it again. It never moves.
I think that's Simon. Simon, are you drunk? No? Okay, you're welcome then. Bread. Do you want to bring some bread? Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Can anybody tell me? Can you see that?
Oh, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving. Ah! Move it harder, please.
Did that move? Hello, Debbie. Come on, truthfully, did it move? I need to know because I can't see it moving. For Master, but 20 quid. Well, they ain't got no money, have they? Yeah, that was another thing. Wasn't it? He admitted, was it on the Ghost of Britain video that is taken down? And I wish that I caught it, but he admitted that from the last year, he was making no money. But in that same year, he reckoned he spent 10,000 on that shop, didn't he? And he's bought all that other stuff. But like I say, does anybody see that move? I couldn't see it move.
Here, Charlie. Who's Charlie?
And here is why did I put it into an editor, and then I copied it 3 times to make sure you could hear it properly. But it didn't say Annesley. I don't know what it said, but it did not say Annesley. They just hear what they want to hear. And it makes her look out to be a right fool. Well, she's a right fool anyway, ain't she? You know, there's not a word I can describe for her. But listen.
Are you Charles? Don't you say your name? Don't you say your name? Don't you say your name?
Now, did that sound like Annesley? To me, it sounded like Etty. All right, but I could be wrong. You could hear something totally different. You know, I'd like to know what it says, because it didn't say Annesley, like she makes that. And then what does she do? She makes a big song and dance about it.
Oh my God, it's just said Annesley!
It never said that. But, you know, we can play it back again and again and again. But it didn't say what she's... Your mind must be off with the fairies.
Oh, fuck off!
And look, she's so excited that what it says is what she doesn't realise she's doing is showing us how fake their videos are. Because like when she says, oh, it says this, it says that, she never gets that excited. But she's excited here because she thinks it says Annesley. And isn't that an app? Isn't that a pre-recorded app? It spits out like a random word generator. So it's an application. So it comes under apps. And then he says, we're coming away from apps, but they've always got that one. Always. Makes me laugh.
He's gone to Annesley map. Oh my God! Thank you, Spirit! Oh my God! 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 It said it! Oh my God! Yes!
I wrote that in, delighted. For the simple reason, this is what he says next.
Ability! Yes, you have got.
Where did the fuck ability come from? Let's listen to that again.
Oh my God! 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 It said it! Oh my God! Yes! Ability! Yes, you have got.
Now, is it me? Or is she just totally off her head. Is she on drugs? I don't know. But she's definitely not on this planet. You know, ability. When it definitely says delighted. Did anybody else see it delighted? I never saw it move, and I think neither did none of it. It didn't move. You know, to me, it didn't move. If you look closely, there were shadows casting over it. You know, if I can show you again. All right, we'll check it from here.
No?
Can you see the shadows? That's her walking around or moving around, and it's casting a shadow.
You're welcome then. Bread. Do you want to bring some bread? Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
See, if you look around the doll or whatever, you can see her shadow moving. She's like either swaying or whatever.
So. Oh, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving! Ah! Move it on!
But it just doesn't move. You know, that's what gets me. It doesn't move at all. And then, like, now she believes it moves. I really do believe that. You know, like she believed, it says Annesley. She really did believe that, or she wouldn't have planted around like she did. You know, but I never heard it. You lot never heard it. And then to make matters worse, you know, she says, oh, it says ability. When it never. It said something totally different. You know, so I do not know where she's coming from. But sometimes I think she's not on this planet. And I've heard she likes a bit of the old vodka. Yes, Joanne, don't you? You like it, you like your vodka, don't you? Hey? I wish somebody would send me screenshots where, like, she said it, I like me vodka. But she likes to get pissed, she does. But you don't want anybody to know that, because then she can't call me that old drunk, and that makes me laugh. Oh, yeah, I am old. You know, but this is why I can laugh at things. The older you are, the wiser you are. I think. Hello, Stephanie Green. And she's even got the thing by the side of the name, Green. Golden turd and his missus. You know, I do agree with him in some respects, right? It was one of these videos. Yeah, because I'm a troll. I'm a subscriber troll, because he did ask me to subscribe to him, so I have subscribed to him. Look, there's all my subscriptions. Well, no, you can't see, can you? Let me. Oh, shit. What? Remove, add to the screen. Here we go. So where are we? Where are we? See? Subscriptions. Beardo gets scared. Now he makes me laugh. I like Beardo. But I think sometimes he can get it wrong when he's debunking. My favourite smug puppy, eh? Now, could anybody believe this? Could anybody believe these videos he put out? So look at this one. What's this one? What was going on? Why, you've seen a montage of all their videos, right? Add to screen. Shit. How do I get this back up? Oh, remove that. Right, you saw a montage of all their videos, right? That looked pretty scary, didn't it? Eh? If you lived in a house like that, you would be straight through that door, wouldn't you? He is quite good. I like him, but he gets it wrong with his debunking sometimes. You know, I think to myself, oh God, and I think to myself, shall I make a video? And then I think, no, I can't make a video because I like him, and I'm biased, and I'll say it, I am biased, and I do like him, so I don't want to pull him down, but I just think sometimes he gets it wrong. Did anybody like? Uh, yeah, I'm just going through my computer at the moment. Well, here's an interesting team. If you ever if you want to watch something, right? Anybody watch this team? Where is he? Uh, go to videos. Uh, I should have all this prearranged, but I never do. Here it is. What? Anybody watch this bloke and his mate? Well, I'll just throw it back a bit. We'll get him to get into the air. Or right. This is interesting. Right. I like the bloke. I like his videos. He did say some interesting things in that video. He did say the locals don't like him because, like, he lives near that area in Scotland. He said he put the house on the map, and because he put it on the map, there's a lot of ghost hunters that went there, and this is his second time around, and it's been trashed. But do we slaughter him like we slaughter John Sixcents because he's trespassing? Or because he's respectful when he's doing his videos, do we leave him alone? Yeah. Do we? Do we slaughter him like we slaughter John Sixcents? You see, because I'm honest, these are the things that I like to talk about. Is he just as wrong as like John Sixcents? Because he's in somebody else's property, isn't he? So should we even though I like him and I think he makes good content, we slaughter John Sixcents because he's a vault. I think before Multi Club got involved, you know, I showed people that he was a liar, he makes things up and whatever. You know, what I say is like true. I have met him. I have said the things I said to him. I haven't lied to him. But I slate him. And I'm thinking to myself, because I'm slating him, do I have to slate the other guy because he's doing exactly the same thing? He's giving you much better. What's that? Lots of laughs. 6 chins is more than a roll. I'll tell you what John Sixcents is and has been. I'm sorry to say it is an has been. It's been caught out. Right. There was the episode like with the pool ball with Dano, where everybody thought Dano threw it. Now, me personally, I never saw the video, but I've seen clips of it and that on YouTube. But I was at is it not Uber stands? The Suffolk Bridge near a dual carriageway, and I was near the bridge with John and John out of ETA and Lindsay, and we had John Sixcents with them, and John Sixcents says to me, well, he didn't say it to me, he said it to ETA. He says, oh, I've just seen a pair of legs there. Now, I was watching there, and I never saw anything. I didn't even see any bushes move, and I thought, you know, no, you haven't seen anything. Now, I didn't say anything to him, but I did say it to John and Lindsay, and they'll tell you. What's that? The funniest was the other pulling. You see, it's funny you should say that, Debbie, because like Ghost of Britain had this mannequin, and they had this robe on the mannequin with an hood on, and the hood. If you put it a certain way, Steve at the Ouija brothers did it, and it just slides off its head, and they were making out it was paranormal, and Steve did it, and he debunked it, and they've got a room with curtains going over where the doorway is. And Ghost of Britain used to say, "Oh, look, the curtains are moving, the curtain," and Steve debunked that. You know, and there's a lot of people that don't like the Ouija brothers and say their stuff is fake. You know, you can't win. You know, I want to get back out ghost hunting. Problem is, I'm a drunk, and at the weekend, I like to have a drink. You know, so like my ghost hunting days are over, but I don't believe they are. I think that they will. I think he's got. I used to have a mate, and his mum sent him to a psychiatrist when he was young. And he came from a well-to-do family. You know, his dad worked at Rolls-Royce, one of the chief architects or whatever. I can't remember what he was, his dad. But his dad was quite high up in Rolls-Royce. They had quite a bit of money. You know, but they lived just above our council estate. So it was in our area, but they had this house near our council estate. And we became friends. And he got me into like motorbike racing and whatever, and a few other stuff. You know, and we became very good friends. But in that friendship, I had to take him with a pinch of salt because he told that many lies. And his best friend told me that his mum had to send him to a psychiatrist because he was telling too many lies and he couldn't help himself. Maybe that's John's sixth sense. I don't know. You know, I do not know. He probably can't help himself. I know I'm sticking up for him a little bit and I shouldn't. But to be fair, you know, maybe he has got something. Oh, I've just realised. I didn't say he's got something wrong with him, have I? Because I'm a bully, mother. I'll be a bully. Just a complete waste of time. But we can say that about proving demons. You know, I know he ain't done the drama for a long time. You know, I can show you one here where proving demons, ambush Mark Smith. You know, they had a right rigmarole on YouTube. So if I can do that, let me see if I can get that up here. PXTV. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Mark? Right. Fakey. This is, you see, that's the Ouija boys faking at him. So, you know, he's still got his survival, but he's took all his videos down. He's still got his blog. You know, I'll just show you. Look, PXTV. Right, there's Steve. He's debunking EVPs. So this is why I don't believe in EVPs, because like if you ever watch this video, what he debunked, and it was very good, really was. You know, Clive's got that wallpaper as well. You know, so this is why I like them. But like I say, people call them fakes. But like, this is why I don't believe in EVPs, because like when you move with a coat on or something, you can hear the rustling, and it makes words that you think it makes words. There's me, look, run to the day with Mark Smith. Oh God! Right, there you go, look. The first one, survival. So we'll click on that. It's got 320 subscribers. No videos, of course. So he could like really pick that one back up. Then he's got this one, look, the PXTV vlog. It'd be better off going with this one and then changing the name, because that's got 887 subscribers. We'll give that an idiot a miss. I don't know if anybody watches. That's a no. Like Order, I've not heard of him for a long time. These videos. Is he still going, Order? Yeah, he is. You know, he's quite a good, interesting person to watch. He does all this ITC and he just does his own stuff. I don't know what he's doing. So look what he's doing now. NEOGEO. Is that it? Well, that was very interesting, wasn't it? Eh? That was very interesting. What's this one? Celtic needs. I think orders on it. See, this Cecil is an American guy, and I don't know. I can't really remember. I think he had sex with an underage girl or something, and he put it out on video. You know, so like obviously now he gets a lot of backlash. You know, this Cecil, he gets a lot of backlash. You know, but I do like Order. You know, I think it's funny and that. But I'm getting sidetracked, aren't I? I'm trying to find this bloody video. Where are I? Is this it? Well, I don't know if you can see my cursor. So I think that's Mark Smith there with the headlight on. And standing in front of him is Proving Demons. There's Dan Duffy there as well. You know, Dan Duffy never decked him, I do not know, because I really did think Dan Duffy would have decked him. You know, because he comes out with, I'm odd, I'm this, I'm that. And he never decked Mark Smith. So I reckon he's a bit of a pussy, really. You know, I'll take a few, what you call it, steroids and do a bit of lifting, you know. But, like, these two used to be friends. And they used to get the same amount of followers each time, you know. It was a bit like John Sixth Sense, Gobs of Britain, Mark Smith, you know. They all got a certain amount of like followers. But Proving Demons got a shout out from Omar Gosh. Now, why did Omar Gosh shout him out? Because he's a fucking American. Now, people have said he was a heroin addict or he did stuff in America and that he had to move over here. You know, probably his life was in there. I don't know, and I don't really care. But he came over here and makes bad videos. And what makes me laugh in this video, Ghosts of Britain was there with Mark, and they ran off and left him. Ghosts of Britain ran off and left him. And when people criticise Ghosts of Britain for leaving him, Ghosts of Britain come back and went, oh, we had to go because we had to phone the police. You know, when all this is cracking off and you got mobile phones, you can just phone there and then and say, look, can you hear me? It's all cracking off, look. You know, but they said they had to run probably a quarter of a mile down this lane where this place is to phone the police, you know. Here we go. I think the one with the patch on his black t-shirt, I think that's Dan Duffy. And Dan Duffy's going to have a go at him now, look. Oh, no, take that's Proving Demons. You see, the only person in that lot that is sensible is the bloke who I think is on the camera, you know, because Andrew flicks his fag, you know, could have burnt the building down. Well, you know he wouldn't do it deliberately, you know, but the building could have gone up, it's old, you know, but he flicks his fag on the floor. And this bloke says, calm down and pick that fag off the floor. So he's the most sensiblest one. Oh, yeah, I'd love all this with John Sixth Sense, you know, of all the people he's fell out with. You've got Brendan. Who else have you got? I can't think of his name now. But I can see his face, his beard, and like his moustache. I can't even think of his name. But John Sixpence has fell out with that many. Could you imagine people doing this to him, John Sixpence? There, oh, that's Dan Duffy in his face. Look, let's go back a bit. And I don't think I ever did chat shit to Dan Duffy. I really don't. You know, not like me. I would. You know, if he says to me, chat shit to me, you know, I could murder him and spend years in prison because I'm old. You know, it doesn't bother me, does it? You know, I can do prison time for doing him, and you know, it don't bother you, does it? When you're old, you know, because you don't have to pay your rent. I haven't got a woman. I've got. No, I'm a bit like Shirley Bassey. I've got nothing. You know, so Dan Duffy, don't over threaten me, mate. Fucking loads of other people chat shit about your channel. I'll just give you one thing though, Daddy. At least you say your things are fake. They're all fighting like for the number one spot, you know. And there was John Sixpence. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You know, I'm one of the biggest on Facebook. You know, it does make you laugh, doesn't it? But there is some good paranormal teams out there. But I do question. Oh, Mark Smith, paranormal team. I see. I'll have to add him. Oh, I. Is it really him? Is it really him? You know, because he did get a lot of shit and he did get it off me. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. I've got to have a look. I've got to have a look at this one now because I've missed that one, haven't I? Where was we? I've got to have a look now just to. Oh God. I'll have a look tomorrow. I'll have a look tomorrow. But I do believe, like, if it is Mark Smith, that he's learned his lesson. You know, you can't do what John Sixpence is going to end up like Mark. And there's a lot of people that did like Mark Smith and did like his content and his video editing because he was good at it. He was good at it, and he was good at ghost hunts. But he went through the faking shit, and most of it was to do with Andrew, like I said, because like Andrew got shouted out by oh my gosh, and that's how he got all his followers. But if you have a look at the ratings and everything, you know, he's never got any bigger than. Well, I hope you're doing well, Mark. You know, I made my videos on you because you blocked me. And when you block me, that's the worst thing you can do. You know, like John Sixth Sense says, well, and you know John Sixth Sense. You know how fake he is. You know, you've got a voice and come out with the truth. Tell everybody. You know, it's like Gobs of Britain. I don't know if you're still friends with them or what. I don't know if you've seen John Sixth Sense's video that is taken down of Gobs of Britain, because it's taken them down now. But I don't have malice for you. I invited you around my house. You know what I'm like. Tell the truth. You know, and because I do believe in the paranormal. And I think you was very good at it, but you just lost your way. I think YouTube, Facebook, the money that you could make, and I think you just lost the way for it. But when you first started, you was very good. And I think if you went back to the way you was, and you're very good at video editing and everything, but I think if you went back to the way you was, I think you'd be very good. If I think you're genuine, I will shout you out. If I think you're faking or whatever, I'll do what I always do. You know, I leave Ghost of Britain alone. They come on my radar sometimes, especially when like he's making debunking videos, or smug puppies videos, calling him a fake. When he cries, when people call him a fake, you know, that's, to me, it's hypocritical. Well, I do wish you luck in your good new channel. And it's like I said, with all the fake stuff and that, and this is why I do watch people like John Sixth Sense, like Dan Duffy, Proving Demons, because in all that, you're going to see some real paranormal evidence, but they will never catch it. But you've got to watch them. You know, you've got to listen to like what Mark's doing, that ITC, when they use apps and stuff like that, and you know, and I have to apologise to you as well, because I made that video about the window. Do you remember when I said that's the lowest windowsill I've ever seen? When I made my video criticising him, I have to apologise because I've been to John's house. I've slept in John's house. And like, John has got the smallest windowsill. You know, me, I have to keep away from it when I'm drunk, just in case I fall through the window. But if you're doing a new start, Mark, and you're doing it properly, I ain't got no problems with that. YouTube is not for money. YouTube, like me, it's just a hobby. You know, it's like me and John's got to go out ghost hunting one day. I've got to go fishing with him, and I fucking hate fishing. We could go fishing with ghosts, John. Hey, we could go to your fishing lake. I bet there's loads of woods around there. Hey. But I really am passionate about the paranormal. But like I said, if you're going to criticise John's Sixth Sense about breaking into buildings or whatever, then you've got to criticise a lot of them. What's that? Yes, new start. I do have some content, but maybe not everyone's taste, all right. Just remember, you've got to have a thick skin, Mark. That's the number one, thick skin. Don't retaliate. Somebody calls you a fake, let them call you a fake. Don't respond to them. Don't say anything to them. Be polite and say, like I say, well, if I make a video with John and Lindsay, we're showing you our hobby. It's up to you. You know, it's like now, earlier on, I was showing like the apps on the phone. It's up to you whether they believe it or not. And when they call you fake, it's like when I'm being called a drunk, it doesn't bother me. You know, I'll just make a funny video out of it. You know, like I used to do to you. You call me horrible names, but then I've done some horrible things to you, so I deserved it. But I wasn't going to retaliate. I just made things funny. But don't do what you used to do, like John Sixth Sense is doing. And that's right, Mark. No hate, a civil conversation. Ghost Adventures of Cornwall, double Mark. All the marks are coming in tonight. I must have top marks. Hey, I must have top marks. Well, I've eyelided a bit, won't we? Well, I've eyelid. I didn't call a lie lead. That's what I can never understand. What is TBH? Because I'm thick, I am. Well, I'll just let you lot chat on. I won't say anything. Mind the figures have gone up, so you're doing me well, Mark. You're doing me well. My figures have gone up. I'll have most of your 80s in here in a bit. That didn't like you. And I do take responsibility for that. And I really do take responsibility. You know, because we did say things and whatever. But I never did it like maliciously. I just tried to make it funny or whatever. And it's like what I say to John Sixcents, you know, I make funny videos of him. But like ETA will tell you, I've said it to John Sixcents, if I catch you out cheating, catch you out like faking up, I'll shout you out. And that's what I do now. And he's lost all his followers and whatever. And I won't take credit for it. I think the Walter Mitty Club did it. Walter Mitty Club looked at everything, and because to me, it's just me, I just come on in front of a camera and give you what I think. You know, I just say, I have a drink, I fall off my chair sometimes. Thank you for popping in, Mark. You know, I do fall off my chair sometimes. And I do love doing YouTube when I'm pissed. And I do like to show you things, like I say. And I'd like you to think like I think. You know, like I showed you, somebody I liked and that I admire. And I'm saying, is it right for him to break into a building and not get any aid or this and that? But you do it to John Sixcents, or like we used to do it to Mark Smith, you know, and Gobs of Britain. But if you like them, it's all right. But if you dislike them, we can slag them off. You know. And, hello, Tony. But is it right? You know, should we slag other people off for doing it? As like, because we're so easy slagging John Sixcents off for doing it. But because they're more respectable and they don't treat the audience like they do, you know, like John Sixcents. What? Because I'm terrible now making videos. Look, this is as far. Oh, hang on a minute. I have to share my screen. Add to screen. This is as far as I got.
So, guys, got a bit of an announcement to make.
Have you?
Within a minute at all.
Oh, I bet you have, love. I bet you've got a bit of an announcement to make. Are you gay? Hey? Are you coming out and saying, I'm gay? I'm an homosexual. Are you, John? Are you coming out and saying something like that?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to sleep.
Get that bloody thumb away from my face.
Post that new app. Is that the one you said you were making? No, this is...
Did you hear that? Right. I've got to play that bit again, right? Because when I heard this, I couldn't believe it. Because I ain't seen a video of it. Listen to what they're saying.
You were making... No, this is something different. Similar idea, but this is using artificial intelligence.
It was on about like, no, I'm not making that app or something. Have a listen again.
Oh, anyway, I'm trying to sleep. Post that new app. Is that...
Look, that new app.
Is that the one you said?
Is that the one you said?
You were making... No.
You was making. So, is it trying to make a new app? Eh? Is it trying to make a new app? And then he goes, no. You know, because people say he's very good on the computer. I don't think he is. You know, we like anybody that does YouTube has to learn how to edit. We have to learn all the new stuff. Right, good night, Mark. What was he going to make a new app? Is that why he don't go out some nights? Because like he's with his computer in his shed with Gobby. Trolls with dolls. Hey, that might be my next title for my video, David. Trolls with dolls. But I called it that because like it does get me. Well, thank you, Mark, and thank you for participating, or should I say participating? Because I can't say it. But good luck on your new channel. Because like I really said before, your early stuff was brilliant. You just got sidetracked with the money, like John 6 cents. You went off the rails. And it's like, and you, actually, you have said it all, ITC. Like I said, with this, you know, all the apps and that, with the Spirit Box, the Spirit Radio, you know, do they work? But like, it's up to you to decide. You know, he isn't making any more money, Dawn. He's already said it. He said it in that, what you call it, that video he deleted. I think that's why he deleted it, because what he says. As you all know, we've had a difficult year. And you all know that we haven't made, did he say that much money? I can't remember, because I didn't catch the video. And I thought, fucking hell, I haven't got it. You know. And then he took it down, and it was too late. And then I thought, like, you know, it would have made a brilliant video where he's saying to people about his shop, you know, and how much money he was making this year or last year, you know, because it was last year, wasn't it? And he admitted then on that video with Ghost of Britain that he never made a penny. He's still not making money. And if he mentioned, so how's he living? How are they living? Because he's admitted that they're not making any money. So all them people that are saying, you know, mobility or whatever, I'll have to go to the toilet. You'll have to excuse me. Now you can call me a pisshead. You know, you can call me a pisshead now. Oh, yeah, the priest said his part. And why I was doing the important business, I, I was just thinking to myself, it was really nice of Mark to come on my channel, right? And it really was nice. You know, because we was never the greatest of friends, and we used to make videos on each other, and you know, he had his side, I had my side. But it just goes to show you one thing: the respect. And he might have come onto my channel to plug his channel, which is fair dues. I'll give him that. And I would say check him out and make up your own minds. You know, but I'll give credit where credit's due. He had quite a big following on YouTube, and he let it all go. And he started up a new channel, like he's put Mark Smith Paranormal ITC. So he started again. So it's let all them, and that's how you know somebody's true. If they can do that and let their channel go with all them followers and start again, at least it's trying to start right. You know, you can't copy it here either. But I'm gonna have to remember that channel. But it never comes up when I put Mark Smith in. Look, you know, yeah, I'll have to stream. You know, if I go to Mark Smith, you know, it don't come up with that channel for some strange reason. And well, just don't come up with like his channel. So what was it called? Mark Smith Paranormal. Mark Smith Paranormal ITC. Here he is, look. Here it is, look. Mark Smith Paranormal. Now, I think he said he was a medium. So, well, he's got 84 subscribers, 6 videos. So, I'm going to subscribe. There you go. They all ask you to subscribe. I'm going to watch a couple of his videos. How to Act Radio Shack. So he's doing quite good. He's debunking now, is he? He's debunking. That sounds interesting. See what I mean, look? See what I mean? He's very good at editing, look. He's got the SEO score, which is search engine optimization. It's got 100%. It's got no tax because, like, well, Mark, you've got to put your name in it. You've got to put Mark Smith. You've got to put, like, the Mark Smith Paranormal ITC. That's the first thing you've got to do, is put that in your tags. Great to see you getting back to your roots, Mark. Well, that was awesome. All those responses were so clear. Can't wait for the next one. Great watch. Quite interesting. So I am going to watch it. I am going to watch it. You know, because like it says, it's give up all them. Oh God, that's it. I couldn't comment. He has give up all them follow, and he started again, and maybe he's doing it right this time. But it just proves one thing: he believes in that ITC, like spirit radio and all that, because I believe it. Who's got a collection of dolls? Come on, man. She's having a personal conversation with David. Oh God, how long have I been going anyway? Oh, 1 hour 30. Can't I go on? Can't I go on? I'll have to come off in a minute. What time is it? 22:13. So after this one, I'm going off and I'm gonna get sloshed. Am I gonna get sloshed, baby? And nobody answered my question, really. You know, is it right that we should slag off John's Sixth Sense and not slag off all the others? You know, but I showed you somebody breaking into a bit. Well, they didn't break in. He had a secret hiding place. But I just asked the questions, you know. Me personally, I will slag off John's Sixth Sense for the things that he says. It says to, where it is. Oh, that's me. It says to somebody about, somebody says something, you lost a viewer. I don't care. I don't care, he says. You know, fuck off. I thought, well, how nasty is that? How nasty is that? I don't care, fuck off. And no wonder why he's losing followers, because other followers think, hang on a minute, if I say out, he's going to tell me to fuck off. And then he turns around and says, I'm doing a new leaf. You know, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. But that's why I call him no sense, because he hasn't got anything up here. He thinks he has. He thinks like, I've got a brilliant brain. Well, so have I. But that brilliant brain is for lifts. You know, you could ask me a question about a lift and I will answer it. Ask me a question about Henry the Third and I haven't got a fucking clue. You know, we're only interested in what we're interested. I'm a troll. I'll admit I'm a troll. But are we? Are we trolls? They ask us to follow them, all of them. You know, like I said, that Jess King, whatever his name is, can't call him Sixth Sense anymore, can you? Because it's our paranormal journey. You know, share me videos that. God, it's not you, Simon. I am a troll. I'll admit I'm a troll. I'm a troll because people tell me to follow them. So I do follow them. And then when I criticise them, they come back and say, you're a troll. It doesn't make sense, does it? It does not make sense. They're asking you to follow them. And because you don't agree with them, they call you a troll because you don't agree with them. Now, if you don't agree with me, I don't call you a troll. I might call you a few other names by you, but I won't call you a troll. I might say you're as thick as fuck because you've got no fucking brain, but I won't call you a troll. You know, which I wouldn't. Just to show Jojo, look, oh God, I'm an alcoholic. I'm an alcoholic. In fact, if I did this, Joe, hey, I'm just going to show you how much of an alcoholic I am. Hey. Oh, that's it. That's it. I've got nothing. Hey, bit like my videos. Nothing. Shows you what a dirty bugger I am. I don't tidy up. Do I? I don't tidy up. But in my defence, I've got no time to tidy up because I'm always drunk. The new buckle. New buckle, Joe. Hey. It's a pity you couldn't come on here with your vodka. You know, we could do this together, couldn't we, me and you, Joe? Because you like your vodka, don't you? You know, I have been told how much you like your vodka. And is it just vodka you like? No, it isn't, is it? It isn't just vodka. But you do like a tipple, don't you? Eh? And then you got the cheek to call me. So cheers. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. And if you're new to the channel, please don't subscribe to me because when you do and you upset me, I'm going to call you a troll. So on that note, have a very good night. And I do thank you all from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of my glass. A very tremendous good night. And I do thank you for watching.